Please introduce yourself briefly.
So my name is Ankit Singh. So I was born and brought up in Varanasi. So I completed my initial level education from Varanasi itself. So thereafter, I moved on to pursue my BTech in Computer Science and Engineering from Harvard Butler Technical University, Kanpur. So I graduated in August 2022. Since then, I have been preparing for civil services and just similar other examinations.
Similar other examination. Okay, very good. How do you feel yourself to be from Varanasi? You feel proud of it?
Yes, definitely, sir.
Why you feel proud of it? You tell
Sir-
me the special features of Varanasi for which you feel yourself to be proud.
Sir, Varanasi is also called the cultural capital of India. So it's the city where the only Bharat Mata Mandir is there. So it also signifies the secular nature of the place, apart from being the holy places for three religions: Hinduism, Buddhism, and Jainism. So it also has a great tourism potential, which can definitely benefit the economy of the country as well. And sir, of course, recently Prime Minister Modi has also contested elections from there. So it is also a matter of pride for the residents of Varanasi.
It is said to be the oldest city?
Yes, sir, oldest inhabited city, sir.
Oldest inhabited city. And you tell me some of the dignitaries in the cultural field
Yes,
who belong from the Varanasi.
sir. From cultural field, sir, if you see in the field of literature, sir, Kabir Das was born in Varanasi. Sir, and sir, great Sehnai Wadak Ustad Bismillah Khan was also from there, and sir, Saroz Khan, and sir, Munshi Premchand was also from there, sir. So these are some dignitaries.
Good enough. So you did your graduation,
Yes, sir.
software management operating system, and now you are preparing for the civil services.
Yes.
Any success for the main exam?
No, sir, actually, I have not appeared yet.
You have not appeared. You are
This
just
year will be
preparing.
my first attempt, sir.
You will this time you will appear for your first.
Yes, sir. Civil services.
Okay. Now Varanasi, what product it is famous for?
So it is famous for silk weaving industry, Banarsi sarees, and some glass beads factories, handmade potteries, clay artifacts. It is famous for all these things.
Okay. Now you just tell me that what the government of India is doing to boost our manufacturing sector.
So first, there is a PLI incentive, that is product linked incentive. So then there is also, sir, the recently government has also changed the definition of MSME industries so as to broaden them and scale up. Because of the previous definition, they were not scaling up so as to get some tax benefits and rebates. Sir, others are also infrastructural, sir, investments in capital, sir, like in connectivity and sir, infrastructure for like bridges, and the freight corridors have been also introduced recently, sir, dedicated freight corridors, and these are some features that.
Okay, now with regard to suppose your EPFO organization,
Yes, sir.
Nowadays they invest the corpus in the market also.
Yes, sir.
That is called exchange ETF, exchange traded fund. So what is this exchange traded fund?
Sorry, sir, I do not have any idea about this.
You have no idea about it. You have the idea about the Nifty?
Yes, sir.
You have an idea about the Sensex?
Yes, sir.
You have the idea about the central public sector undertakings units?
Yes, sir.
Have you subscribed for any mutual fund?
No, sir, not yet.
Till now, you are not earning, so you have.
Yes, sir, I have not earning.
Yeah. Okay, good. Now, on the constitution part,
Yes,
which is your favorite topic?
sir. Sir, the constitution itself is my favorite, but if I have to choose the preamble that shows the crux of the constitution makers.
Okay.
Yes.
The preamble, the Constituent Assembly, they started from the preamble or they ended with the preamble?
Sir, they did not started with it, but they definitely ended with it, sir.
They definitely ended with it. So it means that it is a summary of the Constitution?
Sir, it is not a summary, but we can say it is the it displays the message or the mind of the constitution makers, what they wanted to enshrine in our constitution.
Okay. When this preamble was amended?
Sir, 42nd Amendment Act, sir, in 1976.
What was added?
1974, sir.
What was added? Whether
Sir,
there was addition, deletion, or
Sir,
removal or change?
sir, there were additions, sir. Sir, the secular nature was added, and sir, the integrity word was added.
Okay.
Socialist was also added.
So whether it was not otherwise visible?
No, sir. It was India was since its independence, sir. India was social secular, sir.
It was visible in the preamble also.
Yes, sir. But adding that makes.
Can you just say the preamble?
Yes, sir. So, we the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, secular, socialist, democratic republic, and to secure to all its citizens justice, social, economic, and political liberty of faith, expression, belief, faith, and worship.
So, this last sentence is to secure to the citizens justice.
Social.
When it comes to social justice, it is a social.
Yes, sir.
So, everything comes into it.
Yes, sir.
Fraternity also comes into it.
Yes, sir.
So it was to make it more explicit.
Yes, sir.
It was just to make it more explicit. This is the amendment was done. Whether this preamble give a hint to you that we can change this part of the constitution, whether we can amend this part of the constitution and we cannot amend this part of the constitution.
So can I take a minute, sir? Sir, it explicitly do not say such things, but of course, sir, the ideals that are there, that to achieve the justice of social, economic, and political, so the constitution can be amended in a way so as to reach or to make sure the citizens are socially and economically can be.
It is what you are trying to say is not basically the amendment of constitution. It is basically the fallibility of any law. Yes. When any act goes to the court, and when they judge it whether it is legal or illegal enactment, then they go for that, whether it is for the overall social benefit or not, whether it is for the overall social benefit. Yes. But for the amendment also, when they say that the basic structure doctrine.
Yes, sir.
The basic structure doctrine is also, it draws its soul from the preamble. So the basic structure, when you define about the basic structure of the constitution, so it derives its force from the preamble, apart from other areas. So when we started framing our constitution, and we keep our constitution slightly flexible, slightly rigid.
Yes.
And the reason to keep it flexible was that the Constituent Assembly was being considered that they are not the actual true representatives of the India as a free nation. What you have to say about that?
Sir, they were indirectly elected, but they were also, sir, prominent the Indian leaders who were the part of the Constituent Assembly, who represented masses, who fought for the masses. So I think they definitely, sir, represented the masses itself. Of course, there were no direct elections, and it would have been difficult for a country that had just been gained their independence to go for direct elections. And of course, the Supreme Court has also said, I am not able to recall the judgment, but has also said that they were the voice of the masses, even if it was an indirect election.
They were the voice of the masses because it was after the freedom struggle.
Yes, sir.
And they represented at that time, what organizations did they represent?
So they were from Indian National Congress mostly, sir.
No, that is the organization.
I'm not able to recall.
They were drawn from there were provincial governments were there?
Yes, the provincial legislatures.
From there they were drawn?
Yes, sir.
And the princely
states nominated from princely states and indirectly elected from
They were drawn
provincial
from there.
legislatures. Yes.
Okay, now you just tell me that there was a rule. There is a system of periodical amendment after a period of constitution. What are these periodical amendments of the constitution, which makes it compulsory to periodically amend it?
So it is for the reservation purposes that the constitution is amended from within 10 years, sir. It has to be amended.
Okay, reservation is one, and
Yes. So I'm only able to.
And nominated MPs.
Yes, nominated MPs in the Rajya Sabha is also.
And Lok Sabha also.
Lok Sabha also,
for two Anglo-Indian, it was being amended.
It has recently been.
Year.
Yes, sir. It has recently been, sir, removed that to Anglo.
First, it was being amended to extend.
Yes, sir.
Every 10th year. Now the amendment was to remove it. So what is the total strength of the MP, Lok Sabha MPs?
So it is 550, sir.
550 is the maximum.
Maximum strength, yes, sir.
But what is the current strength?
So can I make a guess?
Guess, okay, but you should know, elections are going on.
Yes, sir, I'm sorry. Sir, 545, sir.
543 now.
543.
Because two were nominated, now the two are not there nominated, the total strength will stand at 543.
Okay, sir.
543. Okay, how many of them from the UTs, from the 543?
Sir, so the provision is maximum 20, but I'm not, sir, actually know the numbers from UTs, sir.
Okay. Now, with regard to the delimitation of the Lok Sabha constituencies.
Yes, sir.
Which is the last census which we are using?
Sir, we are using 1971 census for dividing seat between states, but to delimit the seats within states, we are using 2001 census.
Okay. Now, when another delimitation is expected to be done?
So
because we have made this thing very large parliament now.
Yes, sir. So it was expected in this year, sir, but it has been postponed to 2026.
2026. But whether it will be done, we will be able to done because it has to be based on the 2021 census.
Yes, sir.
Census has not yet started.
It will be definitely a political issue. So I cannot comment, sir.
You cannot comment. Okay. Now, whether the reserve constituencies, whether there is a change in the number of the reserve constituencies over a period of time?
Sir, I'm sorry, sir. I do not know about this.
Okay. In one of the delimitations, there is a number of change in the reserve.
Sir, if the population changes, with
it has been increased over a period of time.
I was not aware, sorry, sir.
Okay, now you know about the 6th schedule area?
Yes, sir.
What is the 6th schedule area?
So 6th schedule it is for 4 states: Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura, and Mizoram. And sir, it is for providing autonomous district councils, so as to provide more autonomy to the tribal peoples.
So whether the 3-tier Panchayati Raj system operates there in the autonomous district council?
Sir, the local there is the formation of district council, sir, that manages the local resources.
That is a 1-tier. That is a Jila Parishad tier.
Yes, sir.
Whether there is a tier below that also in those districts?
So there is a below tier, but I'm not able to recall what.
You are not able to recall it. Yes, okay. Do you have any idea about the inner line permit?
Yes, sir.
And restricted area permit? What is the difference between the two?
So I only know about, sir, the inner line permit.
Okay. What it is?
Sir, these are the permits in the state where the tribal population is there. For example, in Arunachal Pradesh and Manipur also. So where we need to take permission and we have to tell the authorities the purpose why we are visiting and for how many days. So then we are granted the license to for that many years.
And which are the other areas where if you want to go, you have to take a permit?
Sir, I only know these two, sir.
Suppose you want to go to the Lakshadweep. Can you just walk in? Or whether there also you require a special permission, or some permission?
Sir, to my knowledge, sir, we can just go there. There is no problem.
There also permission is required.
Is there permission?
Basically where the tribals live, you require a permission. Okay, there was an issue, this 371. For a common person, I feel that now I can buy a property in Kashmir.
Yes, sir.
you tell me the places where you cannot buy a property. Kashmir, okay, you can buy. But still there are many places in India where you cannot buy the property.
Sorry, sir. I do not know about this.
You don't have
Sorry.
Okay, no problem about it. Okay, you just tell me about our advancement in the defense system vis-a-vis our neighboring countries. I am expecting a very brief on the air front, on the naval front, and on the army front.
So on the naval front, India recently had its inauguration of its new aircraft carrier. That is a big achievement, and no neighbor countries are even close to that. And sir, in our defense sector, the indigenization and the Make in India has progressed a lot, and India is also exporting Brahmo missiles to different countries. So that is also a big achievement compared to
there is a lot of news about this exporting of Brahmo missiles. What is there in the news?
Sir, it is basically the navigation related issue, sir, that only India's INSS can control BrahMos. So some countries are questioning whether if their relation with India goes to the left or right, India may stop that navigation, so that BrahMos missiles won't be, sir, as effective.
Okay. And other advancements?
Sir, I'm only able to recall this.
Okay. Fair enough.
So Ankit,
Yes, sir.
have you heard about the e-Shram portal?
Yes, sir, sorry.
E-Shram portal.
Yes, sir.
Tell me in brief.
So it is a portal for the registration of the unorganized sector employees.
Okay. How many of them have registered till now, or any idea of how many unorganized workers are there in India?
Sir, exactly number is I'm not aware, but sir, the percentage is above 90, sir. 91% are from unorganized sector.
Okay. Now see, we have a ceiling limit of 15,000 in EPFO.
Yes, sir.
You are aware of that.
Yes, sir.
So someone who's earning a basic or PF wage of 15,000 comes under the purview of EPF and MP Act.
Yes, sir.
And someone who's earning 15,000 and say 10 rupees is out of the purview. Isn't it discriminatory? Why have we made such a discrimination, and what is the basic premise or the basic logic behind that? Because both of them, they would need social security.
Yes, sir. Sir, to my knowledge, sir, of course, it is not discriminatory, but since we have to fix a particular amount, so that also that the government do not need to overinvest or overburden itself. I think this may be the reason, sir.
So is it about overburdening of government or the overburdening of the private industry?
Sir, it is not overburdening, sir, as I'm not able to recollect or think of the ideas, but the only reason that I can think of for now is that one limit has to be set. Sir, if we even say, suppose we can we make the amount 15,010 rupees, there will be some person who is earning 14,090 rupees. So there will be someone.
So why not
below that.
universalize it? Why keep it to 15,000? Because social security is needed for everyone. Even if
Yes,
you are
sir.
earning a lakh or 2 lakhs, maybe you will need a future security.
Sir, as for social security, we need to submit some part of our salary. We need to cut and save it. So if the salary will be less, and in that also, if the amount is being cut, so I think for the day-to-day life, it will be difficult for those employees.
No, but this is contradictory, because for those who are earning less, it is mandatory. For those who are earning less than 15,000,
Yes.
it is mandatory, and their take-home salary reduces. But for those who are earning higher, it is not mandatory. Don't you think
Yes,
it is
sir.
again discriminatory? Because
sir-
those already earning less, it is being forced upon them. And those earning more, they have a choice whether to get into it or not.
So, but those who are earning more, they have other choices also. They can go for some investment, or they can also buy insurance from other companies. But those who are earning low, they need a security that they are getting a proper interest rate, a secure interest rate where their amount is not being.
So suppose, let us take another scenario. Suppose someone is earning 12,000 per month.
Yes, sir.
He or she says that, well, I don't want this social security nonsense. I'm not interested in EPFO. Does he or she have a choice
No,
whether
sir.
to voluntarily opt out of the scheme?
Sir, I do not know exactly, but sir, you do not have that option.
Okay, so if he or she does not have a choice, don't you see it is a violation of right to privacy or right to life and liberty, so to say?
Sir, in the long run, it is for their own benefit, sir.
So how can someone else force or someone else tell you that this is in your benefit and you have to, go for it? Isn't it a violation of your agency?
So I'm not able to think, but it is not affordable.
Okay, fair enough, no issues. Now tell me, you have written gymming as your hobby.
Yes, sir.
So differentiate between gymming and gymnastics.
Sir, gymnastics is a sport, sir, and gymming, of course, is mostly exercise, just for physical fitness. So gymnastics is a professional sport where people participate also and perform.
Okay, so gymming, what all comes under gymming? Tell us in brief.
Sir, all the physical exercises of the body, like sir, heavy weightlifting, or sir, even running also, we can count it into
Can we include swimming under it?
gymming, sir. So I'm not sure, sir.
You're not sure about it.
Yes, sir.
Tell me a few of those people who go to gym and who inspire you and whom you look forward to. Like I have to resemble them or I have to have a routine like them, etc.
So actually, sir, the reason that I started because of my friend. So he inspires me, sir. I've seen his body and physique, so it gave me, sir. I was very healthy past 2 years, if you say.
So do you agree that muscles and physique, they are over glorified in our days, day and time, and fitness takes a back seat? Or in your opinion, do you see any side effect of gymming and weightlifting, powerlifting, etc.? Because during COVID, we saw a lot of people, expiring or sudden deaths while they were on a treadmill or doing, certain weightlifting exercise, etc. What is your take?
Sir, physical fitness should not be seen just as the physical fitness, because if a person is physically fit, sir, his mental health is also very good, and so the blood circulation and the digestion is also improved. While if we are daily exercising, even if it's a lockdown or something, we can do some home exercises like push-ups or some pull-ups. These are some exercises, jumping jacks. And there are multiple things. So, sir, and there are of course some side effects, I wouldn't say, but sir, when we start gym, there is very huge pain because of the tissues.
So what do you prefer, gymming or an outdoor running? If you have to run on a treadmill or in an open ground, which one is better?
So open ground, I would prefer.
You still go to gym? You don't have a ground near your house?
No, sir. Actually, the ground is quite far off, and since I am living in Delhi for past 2 years, so there are no parks as such.
Okay. Tell me, you have a lot of knowledge in operating systems, software management, etc. Do you think all this knowledge will be of some help in EPFO? And if yes, where?
So definitely, sir, it will be very helpful, because APFO, not only APFO, but the whole governance in our country is going e-governance. So I think my background in computer science will help me to adapt to newer technologies in a better way, and I will be better equipped.
So my last question to you: suppose you are foreseeing yourself as an assistant provident fund commissioner somewhere down the line. Now tell me, what are the key challenges that you think you will be facing there, and how have you prepared yourself, or how are you prepared for that?
Sir, the first challenge that I think I will face if I get selected, that the incompliance of certain industries and how to make them comply the rules of EPFO. Second would be, sir, the registration of the unorganized sector workers on the portals that are available, because sometimes they see the apathy of the administration and they do not just wish to register themselves. These are two major challenges. And I think that talking to the people at the base level, and of course to the industry people who are managing industries, that these are two things that I think I can do.
Okay, fine.
Thank you, sir.
So Ankit, you are from Varanasi.
Yes, sir.
Varanasi is in news lately since many years, and lot has been talked about the development of Varanasi.
Yes, sir.
Tell me three important key projects or key things that you see changed being a resident of Varanasi.
Yes, sir. So, sir, the first most important thing that has changed in Varanasi, sir, is under the Swachh Bharat mission, that Ganga Ghats have been cleaned a lot, sir. They are revamped. The second would be, sir, the connectivity of Varanasi have been improved a lot in the from the neighboring cities. So the third would be, sir, the boost in the tourism sector because of the revamped corridors and because of the Kyoto Varanasi also agreement. These are the three areas which I think is.
So, since the tourism has increased,
Yes, sir.
what has the city done to prepare itself for the incoming larger number of tourists?
Sir, the traffic system have been, sir, technologically advanced for like the traffic rules have been better implemented in the city. So the road have been widened and the connectivity, as I told, sir, have been also improved. The airport express line which connects it to the main city has also been widened very well. And the hotels have also been constructed.
Are hotel workers covered under EPFO?
Hotel, I'm sorry, sir, I'm not aware.
Okay. So, can you give me some examples like which different type of industries are covered under EPFO?
Sir, industries sir, that employ more than 20 employees are covered under EPFO.
Okay.
All those industries.
Have you heard of this term called exempted establishments?
No, sir, I'm not aware about this.
Okay. What about PSUs like let's say any PSU you can pick, BL, BHEL, NTPC? Are employees of these companies they are covered under EPFO or not?
So, to my knowledge, they are covered, sir. I'm not sure about this, sir. I'm sorry.
Okay, no problem. Uh, Tell me about the industrial profile of Uttar Pradesh.
So, the most important industry in Varanasi is the silk weaving industry.
No, I'm asking about the entire Uttar.
The whole state, sir. Okay. Sir, one, can I take a minute, sir?
Mm-hmm.
Sir, leather industry from Kanpur is very
Okay.
famous, sir. So, lock industries are from Aligarh. And these are the two, sir, that I'm able to recall.
They are the traditional ones.
Yes, sir.
Now the new ones are coming up. Telephone manufacturing. Lot has been done in Uttar Pradesh. Noida.
Yes,
The
sir.
maximum telephones are being made in the
Yes, sir. Sorry.
Uttar Pradesh, Noida.
I should have been aware about this.
Electronics is coming up very fast.
Okay. So, what is your opinion on unions? Do you know this term unions, trade unions?
Yes, sir.
They were called. What is your opinion about trade union?
Sir, they are important part of the employer schema. So they represent the demands of the employees. They put forward their conditions and what they want. So I think they are important.
Okay. So, with respect to the this unions, earlier we used to see a lot of strikes, dharnas, protests. These have reduced by a large extent. What do you think is the reason?
So to my knowledge, sir, the reasons would be the better implementation of the laws to provide better facilities to the workers, so, and of giving them proper salary and some social security benefits. These are the reasons, I think.
Okay. Tell me about if you are selected as a APFC, you are giving APFC post interview, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if you are selected as an APFC, what special steps will you take as an APFC to help out the industrial workers in your region, wherever you are posted?
So I would like to talk to those who are representing those industrial workers, because it will be difficult to talk to individual workers. I will try to sir, because different areas and different industries have their own set of problems. So it depends on where I am posted. So I will try to analyze the situation and the problems, and would try to, sir, find a solution according to the given situations.
Okay. What are the different conditions under which a person can withdraw funds from EPF?
Sir, if for education purposes, sure. I'm not sure about the others, sir.
Okay.